And a big thank you to the sponsors of this podcast, Moonpig. Order your holiday cards and more. Try your first card free with code free at moonpig.com/US/happy. And Open Phone. Get 20% off with Open Phone on your first 6 months when you sign up at openphone.com/earn and Shopify. Sign up for your 1-month trial period at shopify.com/happy. Found. Try Found for free at found.com/earn and Constant Contact. Get customized marketing campaigns built for you in just a few clicks. Go to constantcontact.com for your free trial. As long as you are doing those 3 needle moving things a day, you're going to be shocked at how much you can move in your business. Hey everyone, welcome back to the podcast. It's time for another quickie because there's always time to fit in inspiration. And if you can't hear from my voice, I am just a bit under the weather right now. It's funny, Chris came home from a ton of travel and he was on planes for weeks. And so was I for a little bit. But then he came home and said, oh God, I'm not feeling good. And I was like, well, don't come around me. But I woke up today with what Chris had. So it's not that I'm blaming him, but I'm blaming him. Just kidding. But this ties perfectly into what this podcast is about. And you better believe I'm slamming my Glossy, making my lemon water with honey at night. I'm doing all the things, echinacea, all the things, because I just know this is going to be real quick, you guys, because I got to get better before the holidays. And with the holidays right around the corner, I'm just telling you, Glossy is a perfect gift. You can go to getglossy.com for 25% off. You can use code HAPPY. And speaking of showing up, even when you're under the weather, I think that with the new year coming up, that we always think it has to be this big thing. You have to have your goals in place. You have to have your vision board done. You have to have your first quarter planned out, your second quarter planned out. You have to know what you're going to do through the whole year. Oh my God, it's so overwhelming. And I just want to remind you that if you just keep showing up, even when you don't want to, every single day, if you just do the workout, if you just send the email, if you just do the big needle mover, if you just put the date down, if you just put the money down, that you're going to make changes. If you're like me in the past, where it was all or nothing, it just felt like if I didn't get my to-do list checked off, that I was a failure that day. And with every year that I get older, I have this realization that if you're really just doing 2 to 3, things that move the needle every day, there's a whole lot that you wouldn't actually have to do. There's a whole lot of things that you do in your life, and especially in your business, that are just busy work. And I found that a little secret way that I'm sabotaging myself is to put busy work before the important work. So lately I've been noticing that I'm like, oh, I gotta make the coffee before I go to the gym. And then I need to respond to this email. And then all of a sudden I ran out of time to get to the gym. Those things all would have been waiting there. But the needle mover for me during the day would have been the gym. So really identifying what those things are for you in your goals that actually move the needle, and letting everything else, let it be okay if it's messy. Let your house get messy. Let your house get sloppy. Let your email sit for a while. Because let me tell you, that person who sent it is already probably through their email box or still working on it and working on another task and not even thinking about you, right? That's the timeline that they're doing it on, and that's when it's getting done for them. But if you feel like you need to have all of your new year planned, that's fantastic. If that feels great, go for it. If you're already overwhelmed with the holiday season and you're like, oh my God, but I still need to make sure that I have everything lined up for the new year, that is going to overwhelm you beyond. So I just want you to be present during the holidays. I just want you to be with your families. I want you to take a little bit of a rest. Sometimes we get done with the holidays and we're like, oh my God, I just need like another week to rest from this. And I want you to know that if you just took some time to plan your first quarter in January, in the beginning of January, you're going to be just fine. It's not an actual starting line. Like everybody's freaking out, like January 1st, I have to have this in place. I need to know what I'm doing. It's Not actually true. You can get your life together in January as well. And typically, I'm the person who's going to tell you that you should have your life together in January. But also, I've learned that as long as you are doing those 3 needle moving things a day, you're going to be shocked at how much you can move in your business. And then you can do your structured planning. So you guys, I'm sending you so much love. I hope that you have an amazing holiday season. I have a Glossy challenge for all of you out there. It's called the Glossy Glow Up Challenge. It is 5 days long. It starts on January 6th. It's a workout with me every single day, a meditation for manifesting with Natalie Ellis. It's manifesting journal prompts, a amazing meal guide, detoxifying. You'll feel less bloated. It's for beautiful glowing skin. And you'll get that meal guide and a grocery list. And so you can do as much or as little as you want. If you just want to do the meditations, great. If you just want to do the workouts, great. If you just want to do the meal guide, great. If you want to do all 3, I promise you're going to be feeling back to yourself in 5 days. Because I don't know about you, but the holidays can totally throw me off. And we know, Natalie and I talk about this all the time, that if you do not take care of yourself, the vessel in which the entrepreneur does work, right? Like the actual entrepreneur who's doing the work. If you don't take care of that, you're never going to be able to hear the direction that you're supposed to go in. You're never going to get clear on the vision. You're never going to have the energy. You're never going to be able to attract and hire the right team. So it's so important to take care of yourself. And we want to be that little jump start to do that. So you just have to go down to the show notes and pop your email in, and you will get an email back that tells you that you're on the wait list. And we would love to move forward and do this with you. Make sure you go and do that right now. I'm telling you, it's going to be so much fun doing this with the whole community. So you guys, I'm sending you so much love. Go to the show notes, join the challenge, and I'll talk to you soon.